folks, what's going on now? It's KP Video News, and somebody reminded me about a person that was very influential in my life at a very young age, and I think this guy in particular, man, he sailed 1,000 ships, raised 1,000 men or more, and if you lived on the south side of Chicago and you went to Kipling School over there on, was that 92nd, 93rd and Wallace, his name was Joe Walker. They used to call him Mr. Walker. I used to call him Old Black Joe behind his black. But Old Man Walker, we call him Old Man Walker now that we old. It's like, yeah, man, remember Old Man Walker? He used to do this, he used to do that, man. Man, I'm telling you, man, he was good at one thing. He was good at teaching, and he was good at punishing the hell out of your ass if you did something wrong. Oh boy! I mean, everybody that went to Kipling, when Joe Walker was the gym teacher there, you gotta have an Old Man Walker story. You gotta have a Joe Walker story, man. So I'm gonna give you my Joe Walker story. I had an assignment that I needed to do in my class. I can't remember what grade I was in, maybe 4th or 5th grade. Anyway, I didn't do my homework. I didn't do my assignment. So I decided, well, I got scared, man. So I started panicking. So I decided, well, I'm just not gonna go to school. So I ditched school, man. I'm playing hooky from school, and I stayed away from school for about 2 weeks. And I'm staying over there. I went over there by No Man's Land. If you don't know what No Man's Land is, that's like around 93rd and Eggleston over there. Right behind, there used to be a Rexall drugstore over there. Behind that, right next to the railroad tracks. We used to go back over there and catch tadpoles when we was kids. No Man's Land, that's what we used to call it. Used to be a bunch of hobos back there, junkies, whatever. They all back there. So I go back over to No Man's Land. Prior to that, let me get this story in on the shoot. I had begged my father, man, for a pair of cowboy boots. He wouldn't get them, but he eventually ended up taking me to the almighty precursor to Walmart, man, Community. Took me to a Community store. We go over to Communities, man. I got some boots, man, old plastic boots. I mean, it was cool. They wasn't cowboy boots, I guess you could say they was like ropers. Anyway, I got these boots, man. So fast forward back to the story. I'm in ditching school. I'm in No Man's Land. It's cold outside, Chicago, man, and in the wintertime. So I made a fire. I got a fire going, and got the fire, to stay warm. All kind of little paper and stuff I had to put up there, little wood. Got my little fire burning, campfire. I'm all camped out, man, in No Man's Land, man, with all the hobos and winos and junkies and stuff. Anyway, I fell asleep. And I feel something on my face. It started snowing. But at the same time, I looked down and my boots are on fire. My plastic boots are on fire, man. I got too close to the fire. My boot's on fire, so I put my boot out. And so now my boot done melted, man. I got a hole in my boot. Anyway, I decided that almighty hawk kicked in. The hawk came on in, man. It's snowing. It's cold outside. The wind is blowing. So I'm like, oh man, what am I gonna do? I can't go home. So I decided, well, I know, I'll go to school. I'll go to school and hide in the bathroom. Me with my dumb ass, I go to school. I go in the bathroom. I'm hiding out in the bathroom, man, just waiting. I don't know, it's before lunchtime. And so I'm in the bathroom, and I had this pen in my pocket. So I decided, well, I know what I'll do. I'll just start writing on the walls. I started putting graffiti all on the walls, man. I did the whole wall, man. I got graffiti all over the wall. Anyway, I knew about that time that they used to have bathroom breaks when the kids would go to the bathroom. So Teacher would take the girls, they go to use their bathroom, the boys would go to use the bathroom, they got to stand in line. So I knew that was coming, so I just left that bathroom and went around to the other side of the school to the other bathroom. You know how Kipling is shaped like a U. Anyway, I go to the other side. All of a sudden, Gregory Mustafa runs in. Fred Veazey runs in. Oh boy, you in trouble, man. You in trouble, man. Mr. Walker's coming. I'm like, what? So I took the pen and threw it in the garbage can. And a little mark I had. Old man Walker comes in there, man, grabs me by the ear, takes me down to the principal's office. The only white person in the school, man, was the principal, man, Miss Julstrom. She was in there. And old man Walker, man, got me by the ear, man. Got his fingernails in my ear, taking me down to the principal's office, man. He called the principal's in there. And they said, what we gonna do with you, sir? All right, we gonna call your parents. Like, oh no, not that. Call my house. And of all days, who was at home? Big Sonny, my daddy's at home. Pops is at home from work. He worked 365 days a year, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. But he's at work. He's at home today. He's at home. So anyway, calls him. He shows up, and he got on a suit and a hat. I'm like, oh no, I ain't never seen him with a suit on in my life. He got on the suit, the hat, oh, I'm in trouble. So she tells him what happened, what he did, what I did and everything. I drew all on the wall. I didn't ditch school. I ain't been in school in 2 weeks. Blah, blah, blah. So he says, Big Sonny says, boy, I ought to whoop your ass. Principal got a big old smile on her face. She just like, oh no, you can't do that here. I said, yeah, well, just wait till we get home. So we get in the car. And we go outside, and the old man Walker got that big old grin on his face. Yeah, Mr. Parker gonna kick your ass when you get home, boy. So we go, and he takes us over he go over to A&P, and he gives me a list. Go in the store, boy. Here, go in the store and get these groceries. I go in the store. I come back out with the groceries and I'm running through the store, man, with the shopping cart, man. I'm running through the store, grabbing stuff, throwing it in the cart like I'm on a game show. I'm running. I get back to the car, put the groceries in the car, and Big Sonny says, boy, if you don't beat me home, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Pew! I took off running down 95th Street, running down Normal, down the alley. Get to the house, beat him to the house. Beat him back to the house. He's in an 059 Cadillac. I beat him to the house, man. Running my ass off, man. I'm running like Carl Lewis, man, all the way home. Anyway, I get home. And Mom's is there. Oh man, everybody's there, man. So man, I take that back. My brother said they wasn't at home yet. They hadn't got home from school yet. Pops tells me, go to your room, boy. I ought to whoop your ass. Oh, okay. So I went to my room. He said, oughta. He said, oughta. So I think I'm in the clear, man. I go upstairs in my room, man. I go to sleep. And I wake up. Brother and sister came home from school. Mom's is at home. He's like, get down here. So now I'm like, uh-oh. I'm in trouble. So I start grabbing books, man, putting them down the back of my pants. I got, I'm trying to pad myself, man, like the dudes do in prison, man. I'm putting on my armor, man. I'm putting on my armor, man, protection. Get down there, man. He said, yeah, boy, by the time I get through with you, you ain't gonna never stop going to school. Man, he got to whooping my ass. He's a construction worker. He had that construction belt, man. He took the hammers and the screwdrivers and all that shit off the belt and was wearing my ass out. And he said, wait a minute. Discovered I had them books back there? Oh boy, it was on. Pulled my pants down and whooped my naked ass, boy. He was wearing my ass out. Got my head between his legs, just wearing my ass out. Whack, 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 whack. Mama's sister and brother in there crying, ooh, mama crying, ooh, don't kill him, ooh. He whooped my ass so much till he had to throw the belt away. He broke the belt. Oh man, so I got my ass whooped now. So now I'm upstairs, I'm crying, everything. I'm in there. Don't know which way to lay, because if I lay on my back, man, my ass is gonna hurt. Lay on my stomach, man, I can't hardly cry. Anyway, little time goes past, and Mom's decided, well, your daddy already whooped your ass, so I'm gonna punish you. And here it is, man, it's before Christmas time, so of course, her punishment is, you ain't getting nothing for Christmas, nothing. And then to rub it in to make it even worse, see, we'd go to the first mall I discovered was the first mall ever built in the United States, called Evergreen Plaza on 95th and Western. We go to Evergreen Plaza, she gives my brother $100 bill, gives my sister $100 bill, gives me zero. I get nothing. I gotta sit there and watch them shop. They in there shopping, they skipping down the hallways, just buying every toy they can see. They buying all the shit they want. Hey, man, they got Converses, they got all kind of shit, man. Easy Bake Oven, they got all this shit, man. I'm sitting up there with nothing, man. No toys for Christmas, nothing. So we get back home. I'm crying. I got snot bubbles coming out my nose. I'm like, oh no, here we go. So later on that night, I said, yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna run away from home. I'm gonna run away. So I got my thermos, man. Got me a thermos, man, and filled it up full of soup. Yep, got my transistor radio, man, with the little earplug in it. You know, I got my heavy coat on, man. And I got my stuff, man. You know, I don't know where I'm going, so I leave out the door. I creep out the door, man, sneak out the back. I go out the back, and then I get out the back, and as soon as I get on the side of the house, it starts snowing. Like, oh no, here we go. So down in the back of the house, they got some steps that go down toward the basement. So I go down on the back, and I sit on the back steps, and I'm down there and I'm freezing, man, I'm shivering. And I put my radio on, and of course, Temptations' Runaway Child comes on. Runaway child, running wild, better go back home where you belong. I'm like, oh man, I'm listening to that, you know. Oh man, Runaway Child's on, man. So to make a long story short on that part, that was the shortest runaway trip that had ever happened in life. I took my black ass back in the house, back upstairs, where it was warm. They didn't even know I had ran away. Ran away for about 35 minutes. Boy, I'm telling you, Old Man Walker was something else. He used to have a thing, man, called duck walking. And all you guys, I know you guys are familiar with that. If you went to that school, duck walking is when you get down and you gotta squat down real low, man, and all the way down, and you be walking, man. You be walking and your calves be hurting, your back be hurting, man, your thighs be hurting, man. That shit be hurting like a motherfucker. You just like, yeah, we gonna make everybody duck walk. Everybody got to duck walk all the way across, all the way around the gym 5 times. Joe Walker. Old Man Walker, what they call him. Mr. Walker. I made a song for old Joe, and it goes a little something like this. Let me cue up my music here. Where's my music? Uh-oh. Trying to cue up my music here, folks. Oh well, can't cue it up, so I guess I had to do it up. Can't cue up my backup track, so I have to go on and do it this way. I just have to make the song up as I go. It's a song about Joe Walker. Joe. Man, what a shame. Joe. Well, old man Joe. Joe Walker, y'all. Joe Walker. Joe Walker got me duck walking all day long. Had me duck walking all day long, man, I'm telling you. I don't know what happened to my backup track, but that's my story about Joe Walker, man. Old man Joe. Boy, I'm telling you, it was a cold piece of work. Old man Walker, you sailed 1,000 ships and you raised 1,000 men. I salute you.